Yeah. This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine, long live Gaza. Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine.
While we listen to tunes made by ignorant fools, Israel blocked the UN from delivering food. They bring in the troops and you won't even glimpse at the news. They make money off the products that we're quick to consume. And it's not simply a question of differing views. Forget emotions, this is facts, what I spit is the truth. Makes no difference if you're a Christian or if you're a Jew. They're just people living in different conditions to you. They still die when you bomb their schools, mosques and hospitals. It's not because of rockets, please God, can you stop this all? I'm not related to the strangers on the TV, but I relate, cause those strangers could have been me. Words could never ever explain the raw tragedy. It's not a war, they're just murdering more rapidly, and we're automatically supporting pure savagery. Imagine how you feel if this was your family.
Free my people, long live Palestine. We will never let you go.
Sing it with me now. Free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine. Palestine remains in my heart forever. We stand for peace, times of war, we shan't surrender. Remember, it didn't start in this dark December. Every coin is a bullet if you're Marks and Spencer. And when you're sipping Coca-Cola, that's another pistol in the holster of them soulless soldiers. You say you know about the Zionist lobby, but you put money in their pocket when you're buying their coffee. Talking about revolution sitting in Starbucks. The fact is, that's the type of thinking I can't trust, let alone even start to respect. Before you talk, learn the meaning of that scarf on your neck. Forget Nestle, Obama promised Israel 30 billion over the next decade. They're trigger happy and they're crazy. Think about that when you're putting Huggies nappies on your baby.
Free my people, long live Palestine. We will never let you go.
Sing it with me now. Free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine. It's not just a war over stolen land. Why do you think little boys are throwing stones at tanks? And we'll never really know how many people are dead. They drop bombs on innocent girls while they sleep in their bed. Don't get offended by facts, just try and listen. Nothing is more anti-Semitic than Zionism. So please don't bring bad vibes when you speak to me. There's plenty of rabbis that agree with me. It's your choice what you do with this message, don't get it confused. I view this from a human perspective. How many more resolutions have to be violated? How many more children have to be annihilated? Israel is a terror state, they're terrorists that terrorize. I testify my television, televise and telling lies. This is not a war, it is systematic genocide. But whatever they try, Palestine will never die.
Free my people, long live Palestine. We will never let you go.
Sing it with me now. Free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine. Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine, long live Gaza. Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine, long live Gaza.
ليش متواجدين اليوم؟
احنا اليوم اجينا نصر الشيخ جراح اولا وللقدس والتهويدات والانتهاكات اللي بتسويها اسرائيل في ساحات القدس وبدنس وكنيسنا واقصانا.
شو رسالتك للمواطنة الفلسطينية الآن؟
انضموا لنا واطلعوا، غزة بتستنى فينا والقدس بتستنى فينا والشيخ جراح.
شو رسالتك للعالم؟
اعلان فلسطينان هاي الارض بس إلنا.
On the holiest night of Ramadan, more violence on the streets of occupied East Jerusalem. Palestinian protesters threw water bottles. Israeli security forces used stun grenades, foul-smelling, chemically laced water jets, and close-up physical force. This man was beaten on the ground in front of us. It wasn't an isolated incident. In the following hours, that potential was fulfilled. The anger here isn't just about the scenes from Al-Aqsa on Friday when stun grenades were used inside the mosque itself. It's been building over threats to forcibly evict Palestinian families from their homes in the East Jerusalem neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah. Hamas had warned of a major strike on Tel Aviv if Israel targeted residential buildings in Gaza. A little after sunset, after telling the families who lived here to get out, Israel's military did just that. The Israeli Prime Minister had warned of a gathering intensity and pace of attack. The army said the building was in part used by Hamas.
This boy has just lost his cousin. This girl, her brother. Hussein Hamad, 11 years old, was killed in an Israeli airstrike. This is one of the many families in mourning on Tuesday in the Gaza Strip, and Hamad's is one of the many funeral processions snaking through the streets. Israeli military pounded Gaza with airstrikes. Gaza's health ministry says at least 26 people, including 9 children, have been killed. Over 120 are wounded. Israel disputes the account, saying it had killed at least 15 Hamas fighters. and that a third of the more than 250 rockets launched by militants had fallen short, causing Palestinian civilian casualties. Israel saw its first fatalities after 2 women in the southern Israeli town of Ashkelon died. This multi-story building in Gaza City was hit by an Israeli missile. But women and children were also caught up in the violence. This is the most serious outbreak of fighting between the Israelis and Palestinians since 2019. It began with confrontations between Palestinians and Israeli police at Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem on Monday. But tensions have been on the rise for weeks over possible evictions of Palestinians from homes in East Jerusalem claimed by Jewish settlers. Behind the scenes, a Palestinian official says Egypt, Qatar and the UN are trying to stem the escalating violence, amid international concern that events could spiral out of control.
Allah. Seni Allah merhamet eyle. Allah. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber. Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Ey göklerin ve yerin nuru olan Allah'ım! Sen hakimsin. Sen muktedirsin. Tüm acizliğimizde sana sığınırız. Senden yardım diler, senden merhamet bekleriz. Ya Rabbi, İslam'ın hali perişandır. Fitne nifak tüm kalpleri esir almıştır. Kardeşliğimizi unuttuk. Samimiyetimizi yitirdik. Nefsimize yenik düştük. Zalimlerle ortak olduk. Ya Rabbi, bizi bağışla. Kalplerimizi iman nuruyla temizle. Ya Rabbi, İhlasımızı arttır. Samimiyetimizi pekiştir. Küfre karşı, zalime karşı bizi bir eyle. Güçlü eyle, uyanık eyle. Ya Rabbi, bize Hazreti Muhammed'in ümmeti olma şerefini verdin. Bu uğurda şehit olmayı da nasip eyle. Bizi yolundan döndürme. Bizi rahmetsiz bırakma. Hay isminin hürmetine bize yeniden dirilişi nasip eyle ya Rabbi. Amin. Amin.
Ey muktedir olan Allah'ım, adaletli ve merhametli Mevla, mahzunum, biçareyim, garibim. Beni bu fani dünyada sensiz eyleme ya Rabbi. Medet eyle, rahmet eyle, yardım eyle. Gönlümü bu tahtın esiri eyleme ya Rabbi. Beni gönlünde makam, mevki hırsı olan kullarından eyleme. Ben yalnız senden merhamet bekler, yalnız sana boyun bükerim. Şeytanın hilelerine beni mağlup eyleme Allah. Dünyayı güzel görüp ahireti unutturma Allah. Bilirim. Zafer sendendir. Bilirim. Kudret sendendir. Bilirim. Şan sendendir. Beni bilmeyen kullarından eyleme ya Rabbi. Beni nankör kullarından eyleme ya Rabbi. Beni şükürsüz kullarından eyleme ya Rabbi. Canım uğruna feda olsun. Neslim yoluna revandır. Yeter ki sen bizi sensiz bırakma ya Rabbi.
Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber.
Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah.
Ya Rabbi, senin rızan için çıktık bu yola. Yine senin rızanı dileriz. Bizi zalimlere karşı galip eyle ya Rabbi. Amin. Bu ordu küffara karşı senin uğruna cenk etmektedir. Askeri İslam'ı mansur ve muzaffer eyle ya Rabbi. Amin. Pusatlarımızı keskin, atlarımızı eşkin, yüreklerimizi kavi eyle ya Rabbi. Amin. Davamız alemi İslam'ı müdafaa etme davasıdır. Bizi alemi İslam'a mahcup etme ya Rabbi. Amin.
Kudüs'te Mescid-i Aksa'ya
We want the heinous attacks on Al-Aqsa and Muslims in Jerusalem to stop immediately. There are nearly 300 wounded since it began. We expect all pressure, direct and indirect, to remove Palestinians from their homes to stop. Otherwise, we will do everything we can to ensure the cruel are sentenced to the fate they deserve.